The pasties are still warm. I had the warm ones, but there's some cold ones down here. You can hear them rustling. And I've been thinking, oh, it's that time. I'm going to get some more Gregsies on the go. Let me show you me oven setup. So this is my oven right here. You've got the outlet of the diesel heater here. That's blowing lovely hot air onto the pasties and sausage rolls. And I'll give that maybe 10-15 minutes. I'll check back. I'll let you know how the old pasty and sausage roll warming adventure goes. Now, don't forget to both turn and flip your sausage roll and pasty, because I don't have the floor insulated, so you know the bottom stays cold while the top warms up. And the top of that one's warming up, so we'll flip it around so the air's scooping around and warming up the top there, so the bottom doesn't really get warmed. This one's going to be ready to eat soon. I've got my sauces ready. Got my dark HP sauce and then my dark tomato sauce. And they're going to go on the sausage roll. Boop! Caramel shortbread cut-offs. 65 pence. Oh, I just had a big brain moment and stood the pasty up. So it's getting more heat. Hey, would you look at that? When the warming pad takes its final form, I eventually turn up the lights so you can see it better. Very nice indeed. Look at those pastries warming up. I just spun this round a couple of minutes ago and it's feeling nice and warm. Starting to get oily, which means it's warming up. So I'm going to replace that nice cold one there. We'll see what this is like, eh? Oh. Ooh. That is warm. The whole sausage is warm. Shouldn't talk to my mouth full, give it a sec. That worked better than I could have hoped. Oh, actually, I wasn't sure if the heat was going to, you know, get through to the middle of the sausage and everything. Or if there was going to be a cold core. But nah. This is a nice, warm. Honestly, this is like about, on average, what you'd get from a Greggs. Although I haven't actually been to a first-hand Greggs in maybe like 4 years now. I just love the second-hand Greggs. It's so much cheaper. For the same stuff. I've been sitting at a Greggs for a day. I don't care though. Anyway, I'm gonna enjoy my Greggs. I'll see you later. I got so caught up. I got so caught up eating the sausage roll. I didn't even, you know, give you the proper cooking instructions. So let me show you. So you want to have your sausage roll and/or pasty. You know, be clever about it. Don't be dumb like I did. Maximize your surface area that the hot air is blowing on. So it took me about 30-35 minutes to warm up a sausage roll, and this is about 90% warm as well, this cheese, bean and sausage melt here, this pasty. If you're sitting on diesel Mark IV and you're about, I don't know, 15 centimeters away from the outlet, then your diesel heater oven should function just like mine. And yeah, don't light on plastic and stuff, be smart. The other side of this is plastic, and you don't want the plastic melting to the food that you're about to consume. But no, like legit, I'm just blowing hot air on it, which is exactly what an oven does. So, works perfect. Right, this is going to be good. This is going to be fun to record with one hand. This actually worked out so well that I'm not even going to use the sauces. So I'll plop you back in there and back in there. Wait, but I'm quite hungry if you haven't noticed. Look at these absolute legends. It's just the offcuts. See, I don't know before second-hand Greggs if these were just thrown in the bin or employees could get them, or if you asked you could buy them, but I assume they were thrown out. That's basically what second-hand Greggs does. It means Greggs can sell the food instead of throw it out. To the best of my knowledge, basically any unsold pastries and offcuts and things that usually would go in the bin go to a Greggs bakery outlet and then are sold at a cheaper price. You know, you gotta heat them up yourself, however you see fit. And it is now appropriately significantly warmer in the back of the van than in the cab. I'm gonna enjoy this warmth gonna have myself some more of these. They're like Pringles, these bad lads. Once you pop, you just can't stop. Oh shit. Wow. I've just cleaned off the windshield as much as I need to anyway. Look at that moist towelette. Anyway, let's crack on, we're going that way. I'll tell you what, I am in deep at the moment, like, I'm sure this isn't a road I'm supposed to be on. Listen to that exhaust cooling. Anyhow, let's make sure this is locked. I made it to my little park up. I don't know if there's internet here. There shouldn't be, according to maps and tower maps and things like that. But I've got the keys in my pocket, but I'm hoping there is. And you know what? I'm on annual leave, so I'm kind of hoping there isn't. Ah, that sun. That lovely winter sun, look at that. Next to this skip. Hopefully I can chill out here. Anyone gets upset. You can't even see the van. Hey. Hey. I just had an interview for a job and it went alright. I don't think I'll end up getting it. But it's difficult to find, on a unrelated note, it's difficult to find a job where they're happy for you to be remote, like completely remote. Unless it's a sort of contractor job, so far I've only ever been an employee, but I might be a contractor soon. You get that shadow Miggly view, look at that sun directly in the lens. I bet you can't see it at all. But because my current contract, it's weird. It is a contract, it's also windy here. So it's a contract, but I'm an employee, so it's one of them. It's a bit weird. Like, it's a fixed term contract for those in the UK. You're already well aware of all the contract bullshittery that happens for employees. There's between that and 0-hour contracts. You're not really well looked after a lot of places. So I've got a week off. I'm hoping to just chill out in places like this with silence and not seeing anybody, not seeing another soul, even though the road is only there. And that's why I was walking over this way. I was going to show you. But then the wind fucking kicks up, like, I tell you what, there's ice. I tell you what, it's a chilly number, like, without a coat on or anything, and the wind hits you. Yeah, look at that. The puddle is freezing. It's not frozen, it's freezing. Yeah, there's the road there. So we'll see how hidden we are from the road. We'll see if there's any people driving past who go, I don't like that there's a van parked there. Happens. The old out of sight, out of mind. It's very key when it comes to bloody van life. To be fair, the majority of people don't care. As long as you're not, obviously being one of the campers that's like shitting everywhere or littering, people tend not to care that much. And this is a single track road as well, so it's not busy. It's a bit of a structure over there. I'll zoom in so you can see it. It's not too close. You've got a vehicle in the distance. Oh no, that looked like headlights there. But it's not, it's like a yellow bit of tree with a power line going across that makes it look like a headlight glint. Yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, you can't even see the van. So as you're flying up, yeah, you can just about see that there's something there. But yeah, you can't really see the van as it is. And I'm happy with that. That means I should remain undisturbed for Yeah, I was going to move because I was going to stay here last night and I had the interview today and I needed internet for the interview. But I might not move, even if there's no internet. I might just enjoy some peace and tranquility if it ends up being that way. It's not a bad little park up, is it? In with the trees. Oh, I'll show you that in a second. We have a little babby tree at the back there. God, there's some mud got on this today here. Let me ultra wide it. Look at the mud splatter on that. I'll probably splice in some. Look at the state of that. I even got it on the window. That's not a bug. That's just a bit of mud. But I'll probably splice in bits of footage here and there from the dash cam. There's a broken down bloody lorry, a truck. There was a person in a lecky vehicle who, like, on the track just kept coming towards us even though I was already in the track. And I was just like, move back a bit and then I can drive around and, you know, wiggle up some dirt. And he was just looking at us like, you know, like a tug of war, and he crossed his arms and I was like, mate, just move back 3 meters and I'll drive around you, you fucking tosspot. I think he's missing when the car started shouting at him, because he reversed back a couple of meters and then I went around. Hey, I love people. Hey, this isn't holding up so well though. This should be further up. You shouldn't see this gap here. Hey, I'll tell you what is fairing up. A little fucking engineer, it's certainly not engineered. The redneck bloody engineering repair. It's keeping the water out, even though it looks a bit suspect in there. Does the job. Look at the state of it down there. The light shines through and it's water resistant, right? That's where rust comes from. If you don't clean out that's where rust comes from. I'll just off camera. So off camera I just cleaned that up, no problem. Yep. I'll have to do an edit there, jump cut, to make it seem like I didn't just, yeah, edit as note, don't leave that. Alright, let's get back in the van. What's gonna fall out? Nothing fell out. The precarious piss bottles are still there. I do know me a little incense holder went a journey. 45 minutes, right? Or 44 kilometers the journey was today. 7 minutes left is when when that incense holder went the fucking journey. Where's the jet? There they are! I heard them from the inside. I'll tell you what, I missed those lads loads yesterday. I kept hearing them but not seeing them. Now what, here we are again. Round 2 of the second-hand Greggs bake-off. I was a bit foolish and left the Greggs bag in the front of the van on the floor, on the metal floor. So these are basically the equivalent of just being taken out of the fridge. There they are, standing up there inside the oven, just warming up. I've upgraded the oven a bit. I've got a towel underneath now, so it's not sapping heat out of the pastries onto the floor. I've got the bag incorporated in the design this time, as you can see by the flippity flapping of the side of it there, as it's flapping in the breeze. But to be fair, it's already quite warm in here, and I'm looking forward to these tasty pastries. Whatever force. Look at this. Go on, focus. It's my fault because I told it to focus on the reflective thing. Anyway, I'm gonna oos off.